into the pristine waters of the sewer swamp. Wow, I've never seen so many of them. What a cool thing. I'm gonna go paddle through them. Can you hand this to me in a second? Oh, you got your cat? Two chickens? Oh yeah, those guys have a chicken coop up there. Okay, thank you. See you in a while. Look at those birds. What's wrong? The cat? Check out all these birds, man. Really windy today. Getting blown all over. Yeah, probably a good idea not to go out on the main river, the mouth. It's gonna get really windy out there. Yeah, I checked out there's a web page that has a like a picture of all the different kinds of fish, all the different species of fish and their Latin name, and it shows a little map with the range of where the fish typically live here in Southeast Asia. I looked it up online to see what was out in the Gulf, because I always kind of wonder if there's anything out there that might eat me. And it turns out there is, but not a whole lot. It's like black tip sharks and I think some nurse sharks, bluefin. They're not tuna. They look kind of like albacore or skipjack. I think they're out where the water's deeper though. I don't think they're in close, per se. I always kind of wondered if I'd have taken took an 80-pound spool of 80-pound Dacron and tied a hoochie on it and just kind of tugged it along behind my boat. If I'd end up getting pulled out into the Philippines or someplace. This isn't a very big boat. I don't know what I'd do if I got a toothy fish on. I had to deal with it because it could jump right up and get me. I saw a video of a guy who was on a fishing trip. He was in a charter boat, and I think they were fishing for barracuda and stuff. And we have barracuda here. This particular barracuda that he caught managed to time things right so that the wave that the barracuda was in, and when the guy yanked on the rod, the barracuda must have been trying to jump to throw the lure, and the damn thing jumped up into the boat and it caught the guy's thigh. It caught him in the femoral artery, and he damn near bled to death and died. They had to plug his femoral artery on the charter boat and wrap him up and tourniquet it and get him back to shore real quick, because that thing sliced him wide open. Those barracuda have really sharp teeth, and a lot of them. You don't want to get on the receiving end of one of those things, especially a big one that's going fast. It'd be like walking into a buzzsaw. You don't know what tooth done to cutting. What tooth done to cutting. Yeah, really breezy. Shit. I'm glad I didn't go out on the big open water. That would have been a real chore to try to buck this wind and the current coming back. So the current will be going out. At least this way. I'll get a little bit of a push in sections of the river. A little bit of a tug from the current too. Kids out playing in the back. Yeah, you actually see kids doing things outside here. It's cool to be in a culture like Thailand's, because look at these kids, they're really cute. Say hello, hello. Oh, here they come, here they come. Let's see. Okay. What's your name? What's your name? Mine is Pomchu Todd Crap. Pomchu Todd Crap. Conchurai. Oh, Conchurai. Pomchu Todd Crap. Say hello, hello. Hello, hello. I go paddle my boat. Have a good night. Bye bye. Really cute kids. Yeah, the thing that's different about Thailand is that they let their kids run around and be kids. Because when people molest them, they find the molesters and they kill them as a group. Once in a great while, you'll hear of someone that has molested a little child here, and the townspeople gather together, and the police have to go to protect the molester because they'll kill him. It's very refreshing. Justice. So the kids are able to safely play here because there's not a lot of that kind of shit. I'm sure it still happens here, but there are severe consequences, as there should be. And it's right now. It's not 3 years later. It's right as soon as people hear about it, they come out and they'll find the guy and drag him out in the street and kill him. Make him wish he was dead. I think that's the way it should be. Call me old-fashioned. He's an old-fashioned romantic guy. Old-fashioned romantic guy. There was some guy up here, up by the Buddha statue. The last couple times I've been in this area, one of the times was when I was in my boat. One of the times I saw him another time when I was on foot. I might have seen him 3 times, and he's out here on his moped having a smoke, and I think he's taking his dog out to pee. So he must live around the area somewhere, because he always has a little brown poodle with him. And he starts talking to me, and he speaks perfect English. So we start chit-chatting, and he knows, I guess he has some friends in Southern Oregon where we were from. So he kind of knew where I was from. It was interesting. I mean, what are the chances? This is definitely not Touristville down here. This is regular old Thailand. That's what's so cool about it, I think. It's like legit, the real deal. It's not touristy at all. This is kind of a suburb of, not a suburb, but it's on the extreme exterior edges of Bangkok. So you've got this river that we're on is a dividing line, and then yet another even bigger river, the Chao Phraya, also separates this portion of Thailand from Bangkok. So two giant rivers that you'd have to cross to get here if you were gonna hump it on foot. Pause this for a second. There it is, the Buddha. Getting a push from the wind. Damn. I'm going upriver. The wind is just pushing me right along. One of these days I'm going to back up into a clump of hyacinth with a big snake on it. I guess I'll have to just be careful. I don't think it would be a problem unless I did something stupid. You know, if you just move slowly and stuff, they'll find their way out of your way. I saw a video yesterday of a guy who was on a stand-up paddleboard. I think he was in Australia. It looked like he was quite a ways from shore, and this big sea snake came up. The water was really clear. This big sea snake came up right up to the edge of his board, and it was going to come on, and the guy's like, no, 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 no. The snake was big. It was about 6 feet long, and most of those sea snakes are really poisonous. You don't want to get tagged by one, because it'll either make you really sick or put you in the hospital for sure. Oh, this is the time to come out on the river for sure. I like to come out whenever I can, but sometimes the tide is only favorable when the sun is up high in the sky, and man, it's just so intense here. It just burns down. It's really comfortable at night. Look at how fast I'm going. This is just from the wind. Damn. I'm probably going 5 miles an hour, 6 miles an hour, just from the wind, no sail. If I paddle, I'd really haul ass. Let's see if these guys got any fish. Looks like we got some. Love boat. This is something for everyone. Maybe not for boat. Be where they work on the ships. Under the cover. cool in the holidays, they light it all up. But not tonight. Something that big's gonna cost some money to light up.